America's not just experiencing growing pains. America's in a full-blown crisis. I think a spiritual crisis. The problem, as Os Guinness puts it, is not wolves at the door, but termites in the floor. Lincoln saw this, and others have seen this, and the way I see it is our foundation is cracking. It's not that we've just chosen the wrong politicians. It's more fundamental than that, and I think it requires a deeper introspection. Lincoln saw America as a nation of free men, that America must live through all time because of the great things we stand for, or die by suicide. And Lincoln worried that that might happen to us because we lived in that tumultuous time when the country was being torn apart. I think we've arrived at another crossroads. We've arrived at a day of reckoning in our country. And the question is, will we falter? Or will we thrive and recover our mojo, as I like to put it? America, I think, has much greatness left. If we believe in ourselves, if we believe in our founding documents and beliefs, if we believe in a system, the system that made us the richest, the freest, and the most humanitarian nation ever. But the cracks are evident. The sand is shifting. I think our moral compass is wavering. Guinness gets right to the point, and this is the conflict between liberty and virtue. He says the only proper restraint to freedom is self-restraint. It means that those who love freedom must realize that freedom is not a license to do as we please. Freedom can only be realized, though, when citizens know self-restraint, or put another way, virtue. This parallels what George Washington said. George Washington's belief was that democracy requires a virtuous people. The best way to imagine this, and I don't want to dog the French, but think about the American Revolution versus the French Revolution. I think we had the underpinnings of virtue, of Christianity, of church, of colonial government. All of these arguments and structures we had for stability made it different. We had a different outcome than the French Revolution. The French Revolution had nothing to replace the monarchy with other than the mob. And the mob went from one form of violence to the next. Now, I think in our country, because we have this base of virtue, that often it's really not laws that restrain us. Is there anybody in this room that doesn't commit murder because there's a law against murder? No, I think most people follow a virtuous course with or without laws. Now, I'm not arguing against laws. We do have to have laws. There have to be laws against these things. But my argument is that laws alone are not enough to civilize a nation. What America needs is not just another politician or more promises. What America needs is a revival. Amen. What we need to discover is that the law follows virtue. When virtue is restored, then will the law reflect goodness. It's not the other way around. The law will not save you. A war, though, exists. I think this exists between those who seek to divide us and those who wish to guide us. A war is being waged between those who understand and embrace America's exceptional founding and those who simply want to divide. As Thomas Paine put it, these are the times that try men's souls. The question is now as important as it was then. Will you be sunshine patriots, shrinking and gone when the going gets tough? Or will you stand shoulder to shoulder to defend the republic our forefathers fought so diligently to leave us?